Hey there folks, my name is Alex. My partner Megan and I wanted to fill our lives with experience, so we moved into our van Betty and hit the road. When we realized how much more we can do while living out of a van, we decided to go all in for the long run. After 6 months of living in the van and traveling around, we've decided we want to completely rethink, redesign, upgrade, and improve our van. We're doing a full rebuild. This is the Alex Build Stuff Show. It's the show where I build stuff and I show you.
Well, hey there folks, welcome to the Alex Build Stuff Show. It's the show where I build stuff and I show you. Let's talk for a moment. In the scope of a van build, there's a lot to do. I've done a lot of builds. You've probably seen, let me think, Norton, Casper, Welly, Turbo, and a number of other builds, including Betty. I've done a lot of different van builds, in addition to all of the customer or client work that I've done. I do kind of have a pretty good idea of what I'm doing. So one thing, if you're kind of starting out on your own personal van build, you're going to realize really quickly that things kind of just like appear out of nowhere that you weren't expecting. So what I find really helps at the beginning of a build is to write a list of all the things that you have to do. So what I've done is I have kind of broken things down into, electrical, plumbing, woodwork, and metalwork. So here's my lists of the different systems that I have to do. It doesn't look like much, but it is, believe me. And then what I've done is I've labeled everything so that it is in numerical order of which which task I'm going to complete. So what all this helps me do, obviously, is just kind of like make a bit of a brain map for myself. When I was a kid, I was diagnosed with ADD, and it's like pretty extreme, so I really just start to ping pong all over the place. Doing something like this, I found, has really helped me. That's a lot of space to work with. So in this video, over the next week probably, we're going to be doing the subfloor, furring strips, and insulation in this van. This is a very crucial step in the van because once you cover it all up, you can't get back at it. So doing a good job insulating is really crucial because obviously it gets pretty cold when you're in your van during the winter and you don't have heat, which we've been there and we're trying to make right this time. All right, well, I think I've said enough and it's time to get to work, so let's get at her. Finished putting all of these wood slats down, and as you can see, I've put weight down on them just to hold everything down while it dries overnight, and then I'll put the subfloor in tomorrow. So if you guys are wondering what all this nonsense is on the floor, not the weights but the actual wood slats, it's actually in an attempt to level the floor. There are some low spots and some high spots that I want to get rid of, and I want that floor to be completely flat so that when I build all the cabinetry, which I will build actually out of the van, I can just put everything in there and at least I have a nice level floor. One thing to note when building vans, even if you've bought a brand new van straight off the lot, whether it be a Sprinter or ProMaster Transit or otherwise, they're not square and they're definitely not level. So you should take the time to level your floor at the very least, and then at least you have something level to build off of. Well, pretty simple. We're just gonna pull this stuff out of here and start doing the floor and then probably the walls. So let's do it, guys. Oh, hello! This looks delicious.
Was it the most delicious thing you ever ate?
It's pretty done good. Alright, subfloor is in. Let's get started on insulation. Alright, so for my next trick, I'm going to put Reflectix on the wall. Now, before you go thinking that Reflectix doesn't really do anything, you're right, it doesn't really do anything. However, I'm going to attempt to create a vapor barrier using Reflectix. So I'm just going to adhere it to the wall nice and close, and that way warm air on the inside won't actually reach the steel wall of the van and have that thermal transfer. So I'm hoping I have a whole bunch of used and kind of recycled Reflectix that I'm going to use. Fingers crossed it does something. Alright. Have you got sticky hands?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. You've got the stickiest hands around.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Shoot.
Well, we've finished our insulating job, or our vapor barrier job, on the walls of the van. It's looking pretty good. We used up all of that old Reflectix that we had.
Yeah. Reuse, reduce, recycle.
Yeah,
Is that
what
how
she
you go?
said. Yeah, no, it's
Reduce, reuse, recycle?
reuse. I don't know. Recycle stuff. Do that.
Yeah.
So now that we are done with the vapor barrier on the walls, it's time to start actually insulating, and we are doing a big upgrade of 2-inch closed cell foam insulation in the walls. So once Betty is fully insulated, she's going to be quite a bit warmer and cooler, depending on what time of year it is. Thumbs up. 18 3/4, yeah.
So you are doing it, you're measuring it this way so that it's one continuous piece.
Yeah.
But wouldn't we get the most out of the sheets if we did it this way and just join them?
No. What? Psh, shut up. Ugh. Don't correct me. My pride can't handle that. She's outsmarted me. Day 3. Well, it's another beautiful day here on Quadra Island. Sunshine is out. It's a little bit chilly, but it's gonna warm up. It's gonna be good today, I know it. Today we're gonna get after the wainscot, or as you may also know it as tongue and groove. I didn't know it was called wainscot until like few days ago when my dad called it wainscot, and that's what's also on the package, but I always just called it tongue and groove. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. We're using like a 5/16 tongue and groove. It's really, really good for walls, especially in vans, obviously. So yeah, I'm gonna use a bunch of materials that I had left over from Megan's ceiling, and then the rest is gonna be a brand new product. It's gonna be wonderful. Let's get after it. So I'm just about finished putting up the wainscot on the walls of Betty, and before I go any further, I just wanted to introduce you to the sponsor of this video. I'm just kidding, we're not sponsored by anyone for this video. But we do affiliate marketing, and we have some really great products that we like to use. I have been building vans for a really, really long time, and I kind of have some stuff that I like to use, and one of those products is this stuff right here. This is Alexandria Molding from Home Depot. It is a 5/16 by 3 9/16 by 96 inch tongue and groove spruce or knotty pine wood. And I've seen a lot of YouTubers that do van build videos. They use like really, really thick, like almost 3/4 inch or like 5/8 tongue and groove or shiplap. That's fine, but one of your biggest enemies when you're building vans is weight. And I've seen a lot of people, especially down on the beaches in Baja, they're stuck in the sand because they have so much weight in their van. And so every little bit of weight savings is really, really important. And that's why I really like using this product, because one, it is lightweight. Two, it is extremely easy to work with. I put this wall up all by myself yesterday in no time flat. And the great thing is that I can be in the van and I don't need a chop saw. As you saw, I just used my buzz saw to just cut all the pieces, and it worked out really, really well. So really, really easy to work with this stuff, and it's really lightweight, and I really love this product. So I will put the link in the description below. Check it out if you are building a van, because it comes highly recommended by me, which I don't know if that's important to you or not, but I figured I'd help someone out. So on with the rest of the video. Bye-bye! Okay, I got the passenger side all finished up. That was really easy. Just like I said, I really love working with this stuff. Now it is time to deal with this window surround. So just to show you guys the terrain right now, this is what the board looks like. There you go, just 3 passes. Beautiful terrain. Well, got my frame in place. There's a few little adjustments I gotta make, and then I'll make the trim piece out of spalted maple, but I have run out of spalted maple, so I need to go get more spalted maple. Oops. Yeah, well folks, that is pretty much it for this entire video. I have accomplished everything that I was looking to accomplish. We got the floors in, we got the walls on, I pre-wired. There's pretty much nothing else to do, and for now. Next episode, I'm going to be teaching myself how to TIG weld and building a aluminum rack for this van. Hey, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate you being here. If anything in this video helped you out with your van build, I really love it when people tell me how I'm helping them. It really helps me tailor my content to you guys so that whatever I am creating is helpful to you. That's it for now. Until next time, remember to keep on roaming. Later, folks. Bye.